Guten Morgen, meine Schatzis. How are you today? I am going garage sailing. It's Friday, so it is kind of iffy this morning. There were not any garage sales posted near me, but there is. This is what's kind of weird. There's a garage sale, like a neighborhood garage sale, which I saw the signs for when I was taking my son to D&D in a different town the other day, which was like on the way. I saw the signs, but it's not posted on the different garage sale sites. So it's weird like that here, where like when my neighborhood had its neighborhood sale, there were no postings, you know, or sometimes there'll be like one for a whole neighborhood. But I looked, and this one was not on either of the. I used Garage Sailor and Yard Sale Treasure Map. Those are the two ones. But yeah, I don't know. So I'm taking a chance driving over there to see if anybody's out today. And I'll be looking for signs along the way, because frequently there's a lot of garage sales on Fridays. The last time I went out garage sailing, not last weekend but the weekend before, there were so many on Friday that I went from like 8:39 till noon, and then took care of my kids, like food wise, got them situated, and then went back out again for like 3 more hours, and still hadn't hit them all. And I was like, okay, yeah, it was crazy.
This one's out. Just still in there. The pockets are. There you go. She got this is true. It's too hot. I mean, it's, yeah, but it's pretty spicy for me. All right. Okay. All right.
$50.
You gotta put cheese on it because of your glasses. Sometimes you can't.
Okay.
I know, I do too. But I have no place to put it. I don't either. Right, yeah. I don't either, but I just do them. Did you already take it over? Oh, yeah.
Do you happen to have the password for the Apple computer? Question mark.
Well, I think you put wax
Yeah,
melts
right,
in here,
right.
so I'm afraid to, I just had spine surgery,
Oh,
I
okay.
can't jolt my body.
No.
How hot is it?
It isn't. Down here. Don't put your hand up there, but.
Where's this loose? Okay.
Yeah, that's loose. Okay. Good night, Gary.
Well, you're the best.
You.
Go ahead, you're busy.
No, what?
This luggage, I can't see.
Okay.
Is this good luggage? I don't know. Do you know if
American
it's good luggage?
Tourister is.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what this one is.
This is American
this is
Tourister.
they're all
These three are
American.
American. So those are pretty good
American
brands.
Tourister.
Okay, and how much is,
Okay.
let me
and
see,
this one?
I'm looking for lighter luggage, cause I'm a whiner. Okay, look.
So this one's 10.
You know what? Yeah, thank you, because I love this.
Do you want me
But I have to
take it
leave my
upstairs for
spine.
you?
Could you?
Yeah.
Well, only if you're going anyway.
No, I'll take it. I'm gonna put it in a basket for you, okay?
I'm gonna follow you.
Yeah. The top part's hot. Yeah, just. You got it. Okay, she's got it for you.
Thank you,
Okay,
sweetie.
you're
Thank
welcome.
you. Okay, I'll tell my neighbors to come, okay?
Okay, awesome, thank you. Thank you, yes, spread the word. We've got some great books. For the doctor's office, or for you?
No, it is, I see, the children's hotel.
Yeah.
And that would be like good for them while they're waiting.
Oh, yeah, sure, toys, absolutely.
There were some people, they bought like a year ago, so they're like almost on their own.
Oh, yeah,
It's
yeah.
good for them.
Yeah,
Just-
no, for
just
sure.
too much for it.
Yeah.
Too much to do for it.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
Then when I saw it, I really did.
Yeah, I don't know where that came from, but yeah.
I was like wondering where did they get it because I couldn't find it on my phone.
Yeah,
And they
I
have good
usually-
Wi-Fi here.
Yeah. Well, what I looked up, it was Google, and that was a used one. The
Yeah.
60 was a used one.
Do
So
you mind if I squeeze right
that
behind you?
was.
Excuse me.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Battery. He's just like wondering why I like books. They can read. I can read to them.
The only thing that gets me is that they're a sticker. I know that's what I don't like. Oh, but they protect the floor.
That's why I think I've got it.
I've done all my chairs.
Here's a big old dog over here. It looks like a Great Dane puppy or something. Let's see. What do y'all think? That big old dog. Aw. I think that's a Great Dane. What is that? It's a big one. There we go. Yeah, that's a big old dog. That's a dog. And my Texas friends. Dog. See the mountains in the background? Look, look. You can see them. In Colorado. Or as they say, Colorado. Colorado. Anywho's, lots and lots of stuff gotten the weekend before last. Last weekend, we were in Disneyland. We'll have a little bit of a chit chat here. How about it? While I'm driving to this garage sale. We were in Disneyland. I had never been to Disneyland before, neither had my kids. We've been to Disney World twice, which we went, and tell me if you had a situation like this. I was not a Disney person. Like Mickey Mouse, please. No, thank you. I'm not like into that. I mean, I like Moana and I like some of the movies and Pixar stuff. But, so when we went, I guess it was 3 years ago. Oh, it's bouncing. We went, I guess it was 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Estate sale. I wonder what time they open. Let's go find out. I need to turn around. Where can I turn around? Oh gosh, I'm on a road that maybe I'll catch it on the way back. Because this is one of those country roads where there's no turnaround. Okay. We went, I guess it was 3 years ago, for the first time. And I said, okay, we got a planner. She was fantastic. I said, we're going to be one and done. So let's do it all. Let's do it up big. And get it out of our system, because likelihood we're not coming back. Well, guess what? We freaking loved it so much. So much. That we went back the very next year. We've gone the last 2 years in December. And then we've already planned our December trip, but decided we wanted to also go to Disneyland. The lady that helps me plan, she was like, they've got some promos going on right now for some great blah blah blah. I'm like, let's do it. So we did that, because it always falls on my eldest's birthday when we go in December, which just wasn't planned that way, but it just works out that way. Because it's a really good time to go, and it's cool, and it's not so busy, and so my son was turning 14 this year, and I was like, yeah, let's try to line it up with your birthday. What do you say? So we did that, and we had such a fun time. And he was never, okay, I know they have their community sale this weekend, but there's nobody out right now. All right, moving on. I'm going to go somewhere else. I was so happy for him because he's really not a roller coaster guy. He'll ride the experience rides, luckily all the Star Wars ones, which he loves, or more like experience type rides. So we got him to ride, it's called the Gadget Coaster, which is just like a little roller coaster. And I tried to get him, I don't put a lot of pressure on him or anything, but I was like, I think you would do okay on Big Thunder Mountain, because it's a roller coaster, but it's not one of those like high off the ground ones. It's like sits up against this mountain structure, right? So you're never like looking down on the heights or whatever. So after he did Gadget Coaster, he was like, oh, I really liked that. Like, yeah. He wrote Big Thunder Mountain, and then he was like, I think I'm ready to ride Space Mountain. I was like, whoa, that's a jump. Okay. And so we did. We capped the night off with Space Mountain. And at Disneyland, I have to find out if they do it at Disney World. At Disneyland, they have single rider lines. So, because if you don't want to wait in the line, you can get the Genie Pass, whatever, Lightning Lane, which you can only use it once for the ride for the whole day. And so we did that. We rode Space Mountain with the Lightning Lane. And then we just kept jumping into the single rider line. And my kids ended up closing the night out riding Space Mountain because we had stayed for they had a Star Wars fireworks show that night. So we stayed for the Star Wars fireworks, which was amazing. And then just spent the rest of the night riding Space Mountain. But over at California Adventure Park, they had the whole Cars land. And I like Cars, but I wasn't like super into it. But they really did a phenomenal job with that area, the Radiator Springs area. Because it's like the road, right? And then on either side, there's all the shops from the characters. And then at night, it's all the neon lit up from their shop signs and stuff. It's so cool. So cool. Yeah, it was a really, really fun trip. We had a lot of fun. And he loves, we're all big Star Wars fans, but he loves it. So he was very excited to spend his birthday doing all kinds of Star Wars things and making a lightsaber and all that fun stuff. It was very fun. So this garage sale, this neighborhood garage, I was kind of hesitant about that because it's like a brand new development neighborhood. I was like, they can be hit or miss. However, the other day I did some research about baby toys, so fingers crossed. This neighborhood has another section over here. I'm gonna go just like peek through it real quick and see if I see anything. Hi. Ooh. Spied that one. Spied that a long time. Ooh, it's $1 for all your ornaments?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll take those. Can I make like a little pile? Or I'll just make my pile on top? Okay, yeah. Thanks. Look at these eyeball candles. Oh. These candles too?
Yeah.
What?
I don't know if it does, actually.
There's one way to find out. some stuff. Ornaments, some candles, and one of your books. Yeah, in the calculator.
11.75.
11. Is this are they puzzles? What is this? Is just a,
I think it's a puzzle, like it all goes together, the shapes.
oh, I'm gonna try it. For a quarter.
Well, then I'll keep the quarter.
Yeah, for
There
a
you
quarter,
go.
I'll do it. Thank you. Alright. People drive crazy here. I mean, I know in Texas, I mean, I grew up in Houston. But I swear, there's more road rage in the area where I live. People honking at you if you don't go quick enough, or if, like, oops, you blocked the lane, because it happens, right? If people are, like, honking and, like, shaking their fists, they're like, dude, no, you don't do that. No. But apparently here they do. So, we got, my eldest has a car now. Still with the permit, and we've already had an accident. I was driving, luckily somebody backed into me in a parking lot, and we didn't have cameras. Ooh, look at that lighting. Ooh. So I have now since bought cameras for our car. It was such a weird accident too. We're really just gonna have a little chit chat here. We are gonna find something to show you for garage sales though. It was such a weird accident. So we were in this parking lot, and the person was looking for a spot, and they passed a spot that was kind of far back, and thought somebody was pulling out up ahead, and they were gonna get that spot, I guess. So we were waiting for them to move forward, and I guess the spot they thought they were going to grab was a handicap spot, and so they decided, never mind, they're going to back up. But they didn't. This man, he didn't look. He just backed straight on up, right into me, and I'm like laying on the horn and everything, like. So being me, as soon as we get out, I start recording, And because it was such a weird accident, I'm, kind of walking through and I didn't hide that I was recording, because I was like, yeah, I kind of want to get a video of what it looks like and how it happened. And he was even on the recording saying, oh yeah, as I started talking through how it happened, he took over and started telling how it happened. And how it was his fault, and he didn't hear me honking because his radio was up too loud, blah, 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 blah. Right? Well, his insurance denied the claim, even after I sent them the photos. We had 2 witnesses too, and the witnesses gave statements. The recording with him saying what happened and how he did it, they still denied the claim because he was hit from behind, and so it had to be my fault. What? Right? Yeah. So, and because I didn't, they were like, well, do you have a video of the actual accident? Like, no. Yeah. At first they were denying it because they were like, oh, well, he's going to be getting video footage from the parking lot, and so we're waiting on the video. So I went over there, and there's no cameras in that parking lot. So I messaged the guy back, there's no cameras. Oh, yeah. It was such a kerfuffle. It was annoying. Luckily, the damage is not like crazy bad, but it was still very frustrating. And in a way, I was kind of glad I was driving, one, but that my kid got to see like what to do in an accident and not freak out, or because sometimes, if it's a student driver, a kid, younger driver, I don't know, people be weird. Anyway, yeah, good times. All right, I'm gonna turn off while this road gets bumpy.